Hey Silverback Gorillas, we are bringing something new to you each and every week. We've noticed that an awful lot of you are coming into class an awful lot, 30 minutes early, which is great, but we're not seeing you work on your skills and we're not seeing you work on your mobility enough. Instead, we're seeing you chat around too much, which again is something that we like to see you doing, but you can do it while mobilizing at the same time. So we're actually going to give you specific drills each and every week to do. Okay, so we've got really expensive whiteboard that you can see here, and we're going to put up 4 drills, just 4 drills, and we're going to ask that you accumulate a minimum, absolute minimum of 30 minutes in total each week. If you're coming on average 3 days a week, that's only 10 minutes before each class, okay, and this is a necessity. The biggest thing that you can do to improve your performance is get yourself into a better position. If you can utilize your own potential, you'll be able to shift better loads and yourself far more efficiently, okay? So each Monday, we're going to send out a video. We're going to put up 4 movements, okay? It's always going to be either thoracic or lumbar spine. We're going to work on hip flexors or hip capsule and ankle mobility, okay? So we're gonna focus on those key areas. So what we've got down for this week is we're gonna do, and by the way, this is not, none of this is mine, this is coming from the genius that is Kelly Starrett from mobilitywod.com. He's probably one of the most, I suppose, influential trainers and strength coaches to the world across in the world of strength and conditioning. He's had a huge influence on him, so check him out, Kelly Starrett, mobilitywod.com, or get his new Supple Leopard book, okay? It really has changed the face of strength and conditioning. So from that, he's got millions of exercises. We're going to pick 4 key ones that I enjoy. The first to work on the hip is going to be the super squat sequence, okay? What that's looking like is similar to the perfect stretch that we would do. We're going to take a big step forward. Okay, you can press that back leg on the ground. What you're trying to do is open up this hip capsule, okay? So you're just going to oscillate it. So what you can do is you put your right hand, shoving your elbow into your knee, and you're just going to oscillate around that hip capsule, okay? Just free it up a little bit. Then you're going to force your knee as far out away from your hip as possible, allowing you to touch the ground with your elbow as possible. We can turn and rotate. Okay, bring the glute, try to get as far away from that hip, hug that hip, spending about 2 minutes just hanging out down here, okay, just oscillating, freeing up that hip, okay, that will allow you to get much better squat depth, okay, fall into the hole. The second thing we're going to do is hip flexor stretch, okay, again, very common one from Kelly, so we can just grab one of the ab mats. You're going to put your knee into the butt of the wall, opposite leg out, and just sit up as tall as possible, pushing your hip up good and straight. Again, holding that for a minimum of 2 minutes either side, okay? The third thing that we're going to do is going to be the keg drill, okay? This is one of my favorites, just to get good mobility through a thoracic spine. This will help prevent us from rounding in that deadlift and, eliminate any slight kyphosis we have in that thoracic spine. So this should feel reasonably comfortable unless you've got any problems. You're just going to rest the foam roller on your upper back, lean back, grab a kettlebell or some weighted object, make sure that your elbows are straight and knocked out, and then you're just going to, it's important that you bring your ribs down, your hips down, and then just really just keep those elbows locked out, and just hold them in this position for 2 minutes, working. Really work the muscles, keep your shoulders back and down for as much as possible. So there are 3 big things that we're going to work on for next week. I want to see people working on those. The super squat sequence, 2 minutes either side. Hip flexor, 2 minutes either side. Keg drill, 2 minutes. And then you're going to spend roughly another couple of minutes just foam rolling those key areas. Particularly you want to look at the calf, okay? So I just want to place one calf, put the other leg over it, put your weight onto it, and again just foam roll the shit out of that. Okay, if you find a nasty little spot, make sure that you stay on it until you bring around the change. So again, roughly around 2 minutes either side in your calf, You can roll out your thoracic, as we all know that, just starting with one vertebrae at a time, slowly working your way up. Try to bring your hands over and hug yourself. Again, about minimum of 2 minutes. And you can get your IT band as well. So starting on your hip, okay, lying on your side, just rolling all the way up between your hip and your knee on your side. Just loosen out that IT band as well. So around 2 minutes either side there. So as a whole, we're looking at, maybe 8 minutes foam rolling, around 2 minutes on each area, and we're looking for you to do that at least 3 times a week, okay? And gathering up an absolute minimum of 30 minutes in the week, okay? We're going to be bringing you back with another video next Monday, and we're going to be just changing it around each and every week, but always concentrating on our hips, ankles, and thoracic, okay? If we can work those key areas, different movements each week, you will dramatically change how you move. If you can move better, you will have a dramatic effect on your performance, okay? So we'll see you later, guys.